Whenever my mom travels, he will come to the room, or my mom leave the house. He's going to come to my room and throw himself on me. But if I refuse, he's going to beat me to pop. So when my mom came back, she saw him bruises on my body, and she was like, "Mommy, why are the bruises all over your body?" I couldn't say anything because I was scared. So she kept on persuading. I opened up to her. She didn't even say anything. She just told me to go bathe and take pain relief and go to the room.
Hello, people, it's your boy Skit Comedy, aka the next governor. Today we are in the studio to do what we know how to do best. Today matter e get as e take no one be. Today matter e chop belle full like overfeeding dey worry this very issue. This matter wear sneakers on top of rain boot, not tie wrapper, come use gele finish up on top of another gele. This is just to tell you how serious this very matter is. This issue, now this young girl here, now she bring this matter to my table. When I went through her email, the story this young girl narrated to me got me almost crying. I said, God, don't let me be brought into this world without knowing my mother or my father. But see, let it not be as if I'm the one telling you guys this story. I would like us to meet this sister here so that she will narrate this story to you guys exactly the same way she emailed it to me that made me to invite her down to this place. So just wait until you hear this very story from her own very mouth. Only then will you understand what I am talking about. But before then, fans, if you want to reach out to me, if you want to contact me, the one and only way by which you can get through to me is by my email. Yes. Stop sending me DMs on Facebook. Stop coming to the comment section to tell us your problems. If you write us there from now to eternity, we will not respond to you. That comment section is just for you to air your opinion concerning each and every of our programs you just watched. Yes, if you want to tell us your problems, kindly send your email to skitlordcomedy@gmail.com. My number is not on social media. Please know this and treat it as important. Skitlord Comedy will never DM you first. I will never call or email you first for any reason at all. Never. And I will never ask you to pay money for any registration, any form at all. So if anybody should do that to you, I beg you, demand for a video call. This video call is just for you to be sure you are talking to the right person before you start transacting whatsoever business you want to transact with this said person in the name of Skit Lord Comedy. Yes, and while this video call is going on, make sure the person is seated right here in my studio. But mind you, they can still clone my video to talk to you, making it look as if you are talking to me directly, whereas you are not. That's why you have to be extremely careful. Why I'm saying this is because Skit Lord Comedy will never, I repeat, I will never be held responsible for anybody wey dey scam. Yes, I will not. So please do not allow yourself to be used and don't fall a victim. As you continue to follow Skit Lord Comedy to stay updated, as you continue to be a loyal and faithful fan, may God bless you now and always. Amen. Now, may we dive into the matter wey bring us come here this evening. Hello, good evening.
Good evening, sir.
Can you be audible? Good evening.
Good evening, sir.
How are you doing?
I'm not fine, sir.
All right, sister, I understand that very, very well. And it's because of the gravity of the story you emailed to me that is making me hide your identity. So I don't want to know your name, and I equally don't want to know the name of anybody that is involved in this very issue. But at the same time, I would want you to narrate this story to us once again. Why? Because behind you there is camera. We are recording this program and the world is watching. With me here is my seer, who by grace of God, he sees secret and deep things, and he also know when someone is telling lies. Be you who. So I will appreciate you narrate this story to them, more especially to my seer, for him to look into it, to know the advice, solution, and help he needs to give to you concerning this very issue you brought to our table. So please speak out as you gently narrate this your story to us. Thank you.
Okay, sir. Well, I lived all my life with my foster parents. I was adopted from an orphanage. So I don't even know they were not my real parents. They took care of me like I was their own. Everything I desired in this world, I get it from them. I went through vacations, I go to vacations, I go one of the best schools in town because they are wealthy. Not until I find out they were not my parents because of a slight argument. Before then, my foster father, he always tried throwing himself on me. But I kept on relenting because I counted him as my father. I can't see myself sleeping with my father. So I can't even talk to my mom. She's my foster mom anyway. She's still my mom. I can't even talk to her because I was scared. Let me not cause trouble in the marriage. I was scared of telling her the truth because it was
Just
it
calm
was
down.
much. It started when I was 15 till now, and it still continues. I was very tired of him disturbing me. Whenever my mom travels, he will come to the room, or my mom leave the house. He's going to come to my room and throw himself on me. But if I refuse, he's going to beat me to pulp. So when my mom came back, she saw him bruise on my body, and she was like, "Mommy, why are the bruises all over your body?" I couldn't say anything because I was scared. So she kept on persuading. I opened up to her. She didn't even say anything. She just told me to go bathe and take pain relief and go to the room. I was like, Mom, she didn't even answer me. She just went into her room, locked the door. I was so surprised. Why did my mom not fight for me? Because she used to fight for me whenever I'm outside. I get bullied outside. She used to fight for me. She stand ups for me. But why inside the house? She treats me like a nobody, like I'm an outsider. So I wanted to get water in the kitchen. Why I overheard them. So I had to eavesdrop on their conversation. So my mom was now quarreling my dad that why will he beat me to that extent of injuring me? That don't he remember the plans they have for me? I was like, plans? What plans? So I kept quiet and I continued eavesdropping on their conversation. Then my mom said, "You remember we adopted her, she's not our real child." I was shocked that I didn't even know my real parents, that their plan was for me to get pregnant, for my foster father to pregnate me, and for me to be
Just
giving
calm down.
birth, for me to be giving birth to for them because my mom can't conceive. I should be the one giving birth for them. When I heard this, it broke my heart. So I knew there was no good for me there. I had to run away, but whenever I try running away, it always prove abortive. So I don't know if you guys can help me so that I can just leave that house because right now my life is at stake. If I don't do it, I'll get beaten. And now, like, I'm just shattered. I want to know who my real parents are because I can't continue like this in that house. That house is hell for me.
Just calm down. Oh yeah, calm down. Relax. I want to understand you very, very well. Hmm? I want to understand you very well. You said that these people, at first, you thought they were your parents
Yes.
until the very day. How did you discover they were not your parents?
After my dad beat me and he gave me bruises,
Okay.
the bruises were much. So my mom was now complaining that the bruises were much, that he shouldn't forget the plan. Meanwhile, I was is dropping. I wanted to get water to take the pain relief she gave me.
Okay.
That was when I heard them and I dropped on their conversation. Then I get to find out that they were not my parent. I was adopted
And their plan was what?
for me to get pregnant and give birth for them.
Okay, for you to be giving birth for them.
Yes, sir. That was their plan.
Okay, like the wife was not able, as in is not able to,
She can't give birth
she can't give birth. Okay, for like how long has this thing been happening?
for over 4 years now.
4 good years.
Yes, sir. 4 years now.
So how do you manage to escape the house to come out?
They were not around. So I had to tell the gate man that I wanted to get something down the mall. That's how I left the house.
Okay, so now how did you find out about us?
Through my phone. I was scrolling social media, then I saw your video.
Okay, then you decided to reach out to us.
Yes, sir.
All right. And what exactly do you want? What do you want us to do for you here?
I want them to take me back if they will not change their mind towards me. I want them to take me back. I want to know who my real parents are. Back to the orphanage. Let me just find out who my real parents are. What's happened? Who am I in the orphanage? I just want to go. I want to leave that place. That place is hell for me.
Okay, calm down. Calm down. Like, how old are you now?
Okay.
Calm
I'm
down.
17.
You are?
17.
You are 17 years. Oh, yeah, calm down. Hmm? You are calm down. You said that means if you are 17, you said this thing started 4 years ago.
Yes.
That means this thing started when you were like 13 years or thereabout.
Yes.
Okay, no problem. Calm down. Put yourself together. Hmm? You don't need to cry. I believe that there is a reason for everything happening. Hmm? Okay. All I just want to assure you here and right now is that you are not alone in this henceforth. Hmm? Yes. You said if they cannot change, they should take you back to the orphanage home. Do you think they can change? Do you think they will change?
With where they are going, I don't think they can change because
Then the best option here now is just to take you back to where they brought you from.
yes, let me take me back so I could ask for my bed where I could find my parents if there's any note behind or anything.
Or calm down, calm down. I'm not hearing what you are saying. That's why I'm asking you not to cry, so that you can talk to us for us to hear you. He said you want to be taken back to the orphanage home so that you will do what?
So I could ask if I could get any clue how where my parents is or my mom, any of them.
All right, no problem. I have heard your story. Hmm? Calm down and put yourself together. Hmm? So this couple now that you are staying with, you said they traveled.
Yeah, they're not around. My
They are
mom
not.
traveled out, but my dad went to work.
Okay, he went to work.
Yes.
Okay, so we'll get to see him if at all we go to their house, right?
Yes, yes, you see him.
All right, no problem. People, you guys have heard her story. Hmm. It is such a pathetic one. Like, seriously, things are happening. How could people, husband and wife, go to adopt a child only to turn her to a baby making machine? And when she refuse, you start beating her. But no problem. Without wasting anybody's time, I want to bring Sia into this very issue. Let's hear what Sia has to say concerning it. Sia, ekenekwa gị nke ukwuu. Nwatakịrị nwaanyị a n'ebe a sị na ihe butere ya n'obi anyị n'ụbọchị nke taa bụ maka ihe na-eme n'ezinụlọ. ndị ọ kpọrọ nne na nna ha. Ọ sị na oge mbụ na ọ marọ na nwoke na nwaanyị a abụrọ nne na nna ya, maka na a fụrụ ya n'anya nke ukwuu, na-emeri ya ihe niile, tinye ya n'ezigbo ụlọ akwụkwọ, na-eyi ya ihe niile ọ chọọ. Ọ sị na ihe niile na-aga ọfụma wee ruo mgbe ya bụ nwoke nwe ụlọ bidoro na-achọ idina ya, ya nwa ajụkwan na ya bụ nwoke ama ndina ya. N'oge ọbụla ọ jụ na ya bụ nwoke ama ndina ya, ya bụ nwoke tie ya ihe na ka nne ya ga-esi na-achọ idina ya, mana ọ marụkwana ụzọ ọ ga-esi gwa ya bụ nwaanyị ọ na-akpọ nne na ọ chọrọ ibute ọgbaghara n'ezinụlọ ha. Mana o nwere nke mere ofu ụbọchị ya bụ nwoke chọrọ idina ya, ọjụ ya bụ nwoke tie ya ihe, merụchie ya alụ. Ọ sị ka o merụchie ya alụ a, nne wee bata wee fụ ya bụ ihe wee jụbụ ya na ọ fịara arụ ịgwa ya nne ya ihe mere, beta o mechara gwa ya bụ ihe, mana nne ya ekwuru ihe ọbụla na ihe ya bụ nwaanyị mere bụ ọ baa n'ụlọ kpọchie dọọ, mechee were ọgwụ yie ya, si ya nwụọ dị ọgwụ, na ọ na-agazi na kichin iweta mmiri ọ ga-eji wee ṅụọ ya bụ ọgwụ, mgbe ọ nụrụ ebe di na nwunye ahụ na-aba mba na ka ihe mere ọ ga-eji tie nwatakịrị nwaanyị a ihe ji ụta, nke nwaanyị na-ajụ nwoke, nke nwoke a na-agwa ka ọ ga-esi wee chọọ idina ya bụ nwata ya ajụ. Ọ sị na ọ bụrụ onye ga-eme o ji wee tie ihe merụchie ya arụ a niile, na ọkwa ọma nzuzu nkata ha kparụ tupu ha gaa ebe a na-ekute nwa wee kute ya bụ nwatakịrị nwaanyị. Na nkata ha kpara bụ na ha ga-aga ebe a na-ekute nwa, ebe ndị na-ewere nne na nna nke ndị oyibo na-akpọ ebe a na-eme adoption, ka a ga mee nwa adopt. Ebido mee ya bụ nwa adopt, ewere ya mee nke ndị oyibo na-akpọ baby making machine, azụ ya bụ nwata nwoke ga-atụ nwa ya bụ nwatakịrị ime ka ọ na-amụrụ ha nwa, maka na uyi ya amụtawuho nwa. N'ọya bụ ihe a n'ọkwa ma n'ọya bụ ihe akpa na ọ bụrụ nke itie ihe, nke itiche ihe tie ya ma imerụchi arụ, na nke ahụ esoro n'ihe akpa. Nọ mgbe ahụ ka o ji marụ na mmadụ na mba abụrọ nne ya nke ha ji abụ nna ha. Nọ mgbe ahụ ka o ji wee marụ na ya bụ ezinụlọ na ọma nnọkwata na ya bụ ezinụlọ na ewere ike ime ihe ọbụla. O wee chọwa ohere ọ ga-eji wee pụta. Ọ sị na ya bụ nne ya mee travel na nna ya gakwana n'ọrụ, n'ofere ahụ ka o ji wee gbapụta wee bịawa ebe a n'ụbọchị nke taa. M wee jụọ ya ka o si wee fụkwana ihe anyị na-eme. Ọ sị m nọ mgbe ọ na-ene n'ihe soshal midia na fon ya ka o ji wee fụ ihe anyị na-eme, wee sị ka o zitere anyị ozi ka ọ mara enyemaka anyị nwere ike inyere ya. M jụọ ya kemgbe ihe a bido. Ọ sị m na ihe a bido afọ 4 gara aga, mana ugbu a ọ dị afọ 17, nke pụtara na ya bụ ihe bidoro mgbe ọ dị afọ 13 afọ 12 ka ya bụ ihe bido. Nọọ ya mere o ji wee gbakwute anyị na anyị biko na anyị nyere ya aka. Na ihe o ji wee bịa ebe a bụ na ọ chọọ ka a kpọghachi azụ n'ebe esi wee kpọta ya, ka ọ jụọ na-ese, ka ọ mara ihe merụ nne na nna ya, ka ọ mara ka o wee nke ọ ga-eweta. Nọọ ya mere o ji wee bịa n'obi anyị na anyị biko na anyị nyere ya aka n'ụzọ ọbụla anyị ga-esi wee nyere ya aka. Nwesị gị biko dododo na etufuru oge ọbụla nnebagodo anya na ihe nwatakịrị nwaanyị a kọrọ anyị, ka ị gwa m ihe ị nwere ikwu na ya bụ okwu. Ekenekwa gị nke ukwuu. Okay, Sia wants to say something. Sia biko gaa n'iru gwa m ihe ị chọrọ ikwu Ana m ege ntị.
um okwu ụfọdụ abụrụkwanụ ihe a na-emeli ife mmụọ gbasara ya.
Sia said some issues are not spiritual, are not something you handle spiritually. Si ana m anụ ihe ị na-ekwu.
Maka na enwere okwu ga-abụ ọ dị aṅaa ewelu ndị ọ bụ ọrụ ha idozi obodo wee jebe ya bụ ije.
Sia said because there are some issues that will happen, there is something that will happen. You will look for people who are in charge of that particular issue and tell them your story. Let them move into action immediately. Mana si ya ịmakwa na oge ụfọdụ na ya bụ ụmụaka na-ada atụ ụjọ ọ na ha marọ ka ha ga-esi wee gaa ya bụ ije gbanyere ya bụ ihe. Ana m anụ ihe ị na-ekwu.
Onye nwa melụ o ji wee bụrụ ihe aṅụrị na ya bụ nwatakịrị lutere ebe a n'ụbọchị taa.
Tia said that is the reason why he's happy that this young girl is here today, because I told him that there are some certain people who are scared of going to the police. There are some certain people who do not know how to go about this kind of issue, as in who and where to go and lay their complaint. See, ana m anụ ihe ị na-ekwu.
N'ife dị ebe a bụ na gụnwa bụ onye ga-esochi okwu a sochie ya azụ.
Sia said that what is there that I am the one that has to follow up this issue, bomber to fend, as in immediately. See, ana m anụ ihe ị na-ekwu.
Maka di na nwunye a kwesịrị ịrarụ ha nye n'aka ndị uwe ojii.
He said because this husband and wife they are supposed to be handed over to the police for the needful to be done. See, ana m anụ ihe ị na-ekwu.
Maka na ya bụ nwatakịrị agabigago nnukwu ihe n'aka di na nwunye.
Sia said from what he is seeing that this young girl has passed through a lot in the hands of this husband and wife. Sia, ana m anụ ihe ị na-ekwu.
N'etufughị oge ọbụla ị ga-amalite okwu gbasara nwatakịrị a ozugbo ozugbo.
Sia said without wasting time that I have to commence with this girl's issue. Understand? I have to follow it up immediately. See, ana m anụ ihe ị na-ekwu.
Ya bụ na ọ ndị uwe ojii ka a ga-eji wee lụọ ya bụ ọrụ, lapụzielu ndị uwe ojii ihe ndị ha ga-eme. Ọgwụ kọrọ m n'ọnụ.
Okay, Sia said I have to work with the police. That I should work with the police, then allow them to handle the rest. Yes. Sister, you heard what my Sia said, right?
Yes, sir.
So if we go to police station, will you be able to tell them this thing you say to us, as in exactly how you said it to us here? Are you going to do that?
Yes, sir.
I can't hear you.
Yes, sir.
You are very, very sure.
Yes, sir.
Okay. And you can as well take us to the family, to this family, as in where you people stay, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. No problem. I will follow up this issue. After this program, we will head to the police station where you will write a statement. You will make a report of whatsoever that has been happening between you and this couple. Then with the police, we are going to get them arrested. They have to take us to the mother's home where they adopted you, so that we will know what actually transpired. So please put yourself together. Don't be scared of anybody. Police is your friend. Police is your friend. They are there to protect you and I. So do not be afraid. Once we get there, open your mouth. Tell them your story. And I promise you, nothing is going to happen to you. Do you hear me? So that is that about that. Just get ready for me. people, you guys have heard her story, and you have equally heard what Sia said concerning it. Like, may God not allow us leave our children behind, no matter anything, be it death, be it poverty, be it frustration, anything that will make us to abandon our child. God should not let it happen to us, because we live in a cold world where even your own blood will maltreat your own children. Just imagine the young girl's story. People she thought was her parents was actually people who wants to turn her into baby making machine, and after which they will throw her away. But thank God for this day. Thank God for this girl locating us, finding us. So, without wasting anybody's time, because I don't have much time to spend, I want to move into action. I don't have much time. We need to get to the police station, make a statement, and take it up from there. So, I want you to go to the comment section. Tell me how you feel concerning this very issue. If you are in our shoe, how are you going to handle this very issue? How do you want us to do it? We need suggestion from you. Yes. But as we are commenting, comment respectfully. I beg you. Do not forget to like and share after watching. And above all, subscribe to stay updated. As you continue to follow Skit Rock Comedy to stay updated, as you continue to be a loyal and faithful fan, may God bless you now and always. Amen. Now, you don't watch this program and you enjoyed it, you learned something from it. Please, we need your support. And the support we need from you is just to share this video, make it go viral for the world to watch and learn. Because there are still other people out there who are maltreating people's children. Not only the one they adopted, but the one their parents gave to them because of one thing or the other. So that they will learn that one day, if they do not stop and change, hand will still touch them. As you are sharing this video, do not forget that we live in a cold world where best friend by best friend, where loved one by loved one, where those you trust so much betrays you. Yes. We live in a cold world where it is better to dine and wine with thy enemy than to keep yourself to that bosom friend, to that loved ones, to that person you trust so much, who will end up to buy you tomorrow. Because na who know man, na him dey buy man. Even the Bible said so. Please do not misunderstand me and do not misquote me. Rather, click on the share button right now. Share this video as many times as you can. And as you do so, ọ ga-adịrị gị mma n'Eke, ọ ga-adịrị gị mma n'Orie, ọ ga-adịrị gị mma n'Afọ, ọ ga-adịrịrị gị mma na Nkwọ. Ise.